Hey there, Joseph Farlong, the Sumo Sized Ginger, coming at you today. And today, I want to talk to you guys about sales philosophies. Be sure to hit the subscription button below if you'd like some weight loss advice, some inspiration, or you'd just like to keep an eye on my journey. So what exactly is a sales philosophy? A sales philosophy is how you approach a sale. Without one, you aren't going to come across the way you want to or expect to. So you need to take the time to think about this question and decide for yourself what your sales philosophy is going to be. Let's take a second to examine this further. Say you have an interviewer ask you, what is your sales philosophy? There's a million different answers and none of them are wrong. But if you haven't considered the question, you're not going to know how to answer it. You have to put a little thought into it so that you answer what it is they're asking. And the first step in that is trying to figure out what exactly they're trying to figure out. Now, a lot of this has to do with your style, how you approach things. And it comes out when you really start to consider what they're asking. For instance, how are you going to approach a sale? Are you going to be an aggressive salesman who pushes at their prospect and doesn't help them come to the best decision for them, just hurrying them through to make a decision? Or are you going to be somebody who takes the time to talk to the person that you're trying to sell to, understand what their problems are, and help them solve it? Are you going to be somebody who's a path maker and you show your prospect exactly what the problems are? Or are you going to be somebody who's a guider and help them come to the best decision for themselves? Should you challenge a customer's view of what they see as the problem? Or should you just take what they're saying by rote and just run with that? All of these are things that a recruiter considers when they're asking you this question. Whether or not you'll be a good fit for their cultural environment and what they're trying to foster for themselves as a company. Another way I've heard it asked is, are you a hunter or a farmer? Are you going to be somebody who builds and fosters relationships with your customers? Or are you going to be the person that sticks your neck out all the time to introduce yourself to strangers so that you can introduce them to your product? You have to ask yourself these questions so you can figure out for yourself what exactly it is you're trying to get from the sale. And not just that sale, but all sales, because as Jordan Belfort would say, all sales are the same. Are you looking for just a steady paycheck, or are you looking to challenge yourself every day? I know which camp I fall into. Which one do you fall into? And asking these questions of yourself doesn't just help you. It also helps the person whomever you're speaking to across from you. Because when they ask you these questions, knowing how you would answer it for yourself, you know how to answer it for them. You've put thought into it. You've put care into it. And it will show when you go to answer. Sun Tzu says in The Art of War that you need to know yourself as well as you know your enemy in order to come out victorious. That same adage applies in sales. In order for you to get the best mutual benefit for both of you, you need to understand yourself and what you want, as well as what your prospect needs. It's the only way you're going to come to something that's amicable for both of you. And eventually, you'll develop your own style, because sales is an art as well as a science. I could point out a million different formulas for you to follow. And yeah, you could get by doing that, but once you develop your own style is when you come into your own as a salesperson. That's all I have time for today. I have an interview that I'm prepping for. It's getting ready to start in just a little bit. I just wanted to create this video because it helps me relax. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave me a like and a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like some more weight loss advice, some inspiration, or you'd just like to keep an eye on my journey. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. See you guys later. Bye.